So, if you're unaware, there've been a ton of leaks around Microsoft because they were, how can I put it? They were supposed to put some court documents out and then they linked to like an entire repository of things going on. So, we've got lots of Xbox news. And one of the things in the leaks, I believe,
Oh,
was Doom Year Zero. This is the latest title in the iconic Doom franchise, recently come to light due to leaked court documents in an ongoing case between Microsoft and the FTC. This revelation stirred excitement amongst fans as it has raised several questions in regards to a release window, platform, and more. So the origin of the leak was from this FTC thing. So where they're trying to get hold of Activision, which I don't think is worth it, just by fucking Call of Duty and fuck the rest, because you're going to inherit Activision's HR issues, and that's not fun. Um, yeah, so it's the these documents unveiled several games in development by studios owned by Microsoft, including Elder Scrolls 4,
hmm.
Ghostwire Tokyo 2, and a remaster for Fallout 3.
Interesting.
The question is, if they're using the same bloody game engine, it's not going to be much of a remaster, and they need to do a nice updated one. Um, Doom Zero appears to be a brand new addition to the Doom series, so I don't know if Doom Eternal finished off that kind of little story bit, and then we've got a whole new story. Maybe this is an unwanted sequel to Doom 3, which it wasn't as bad as everyone made out to. I liked Doom 3.
Doom
Doom
Three
3
was
was
Doom
Doom 3
Three
was
was a great Doom game.
it.
It was just separate.
Oh,
It was like the Quake games, how different they were. You know,
uh,
Quake 1, 2, Arena, and 4. They were all different games.
how about this? It wasn't a good Doom. It was a good game, but it wasn't a good Doom game. If that makes sense. In the Doom sphere where you're running around shooting things and causing merry havoc, it wasn't really that. But it was a more of a jump scare Halloween horror house sort of thing in the Doom universe.
I,
I
I
I,
I
I'm
still
trying to
think
think how
it
to.
was I still think it was a good Doom game, but you have to set the original Doom games aside. It was it was a new take, but it wasn't a bad take on it.
Hmm.
Because when that engine, remember that was when that new ID Tech engine was released for that. Quite a
Hmm.
lot of games came out using that engine. I know
Oh,
there was a Chronicles of
hmm.
Riddick game which was really good. I don't know if you ever played that.
I find it quite frustrating because that the current Doom engine game is good enough to run Doom on a Switch
Oh
using
well,
With the Vulkan
yeah,
API.
they've done Eternal on there as well, haven't they? Which is
Yeah,
incredible. Yeah.
so it's a really good engine graphically. Was maybe it's not got many party pieces and stuff that they
Mm.
can put in there. But looking at the notes here, it's like kind of it looks like it's gonna be available for PC and Xbox, but it doesn't look like it will come out on PlayStation because Microsoft want that exclusivity, which they've not been having recently because they destroyed a lot of their own studios, which was clever at the beginning of the Xbox One cycle, and now they're having to buy their way through it. Plus, at the same time, too, they would get pissed off with Sony's having their exclusives. Um, so yeah, it's interesting, and it's funny. It's come through these court docs. I'll be honest with you. I think all but one of the stories comes from these court document leaks that we've got in the podcast today. So yeah, it's interesting. So anything else you want to add?
I was just wondering what they would do in the next Doom game, because Doom 2016 was pretty much perfect. Doom Eternal, I think, built on that even more. I didn't play much of the DLCs afterwards because they were rock hard. One of them came out, I couldn't play it. It was just so difficult because too much time had gone by since playing it and then playing the DLC.
Mm.
My flow had gone, and
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just thinking, Doom Year Zero. Could that be almost a remaster of the original Doom, but with the Doom Eternal engine?
I think you might be onto something there. I think you might be onto something there. Maybe it'll go. Maybe it'll be all the stuff that they talked about from the original Doom.
Yeah.
All of it. So yeah, that'd be interesting. The mark of sin or the whatever it is of sin. Face of sin. I can't remember what it is.
What's that?
The weird goat head thing you have to fight at the end of Doom. Or was that the second game?
Oh, the Cyber Demon.
Not the Cyber Demon was the first one. The second one was you had to
Spider
fight,
Demon.
not the Spider Demon. You had it was literally you fought like a thing on a wall. And you had like 4 spider demons and some cyber demons. I just remember fucking struggling terrible with it. Marketing. Anyway,
Okay.
it doesn't matter. It was the boss at the end of Doom. You know the big thing that you fight, the giant that you fight on the building, and you have to blow the bits of the arm off.
Oh, that Doom was talking. I was.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's also in
Yeah.
old Doom games too, but just literally as a panel on a wall.
Yeah.
That was exciting.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll get to fight that big thing. Anyway, in conclusion, the unexpected leak of Doom Zero has added yet a layer of mystery and anticipation around the game. Whilst the exact details of release date remain uncertain, fans of the franchise have a lot to look forward to, and hopefully we'll have more to report on in the future. So, next story.